Gurumgankara, Star Wars. Okay, then check out my other builds that I've done. Got Dagobah, got Mando Street, Mandalorian Temple, and I've decided to make another one. So I just started messing around with ideas and came up with the idea of an ancient temple found by troopers on patrol. They found a holocron to message back, but they came across a message. But anyway, I hope you like this, and just read the comments. Check out so many different other people that are out there doing these as well. The main thing is just have lots of fun. That's all it is. So just have lots of fun. I love doing them. They're good, but I've got like a huge collection of Star Wars toys, so my dioramas are always Star Wars because that's what I've got available to me to make. And I've done crash building, I've done all different kinds. But anyway, I messed around with it. I finally ended up making the holocron just out of a cheap light from a $2 shop that I go to, and didn't know how I was going to make it, but I ended up making it. Finally came up with a plan and got stuck into it. So all different angles. Just have a watch, have a read. I do mention all these other great craftsmen and diorama makers. There's so many more that I left out, which was like Diorama Workshop's one of my favourites. I love watching his work. Sometimes I get frustrated because you get to a certain point and then you break something or you just don't do it right, and so you just keep messing around with it until it comes good. I was finally happy with the base coat, so I put base coats on there. Then I just did a test run with putting some foliage on there. So I got the foliage from just, like I said, the $2 shop. Hologram was looking good. I used some milliput at the front of that. I've also got another video on what I did with the hologram, so check that out on my channel. Be good to just get into it and enjoy it. I love mucking around with all this stuff, and like my girlfriend thinks, I mess around with my toys. That's what she says. But oh well, I'm happy doing it, and I love doing it. And remember, if you like my channel, subscribe. Okay, like and subscribe, and share it with all your mates, or share it with other people. Share it with anyone you want. Anyway, I'll let this play a bit, and I'll step back in a few times there just to give you a few pointers here and there on what I was doing. So I was going for trying to get some real moss look over the top of it, and I could say I mucked around with it for a while, but then I went back to just I wanted to get heaps of foliage over, so it really overgrown, and then I mucked around with it too much, and then I took a lot of photos of this one here, so it's going to look that. Don't know how I'm going to do the backdrop though, because these plants I want kind of like hanging in and over the temple walls, and I've still got other little designs I'm going to put on the walls as well. I went into the craft shop and I bought some just grass foliage, so I thought, yep, that might look good with some green glue I mixed in with it as well. So green and just craft glue together, and mixed it in and a bit of water, and painted the floors a bit, not too much, because I didn't really want to overdo it with the green, but because there's going to be a lot of green foliage hanging everywhere. And then I got stuck into trying to bring it and lighten it up. I love what I've done here, because you can actually change it around. If you're not happy with the way it's looking, you can change it around, make it look like there's a wall there and a door, and So and then anyway, back to the floor. So I went and put some green foliage, green glue and paint on it, and then I started to do the walls, the little damaged bits that I just showed you, how we can move those around. So this is starting to get into where I was using the green foliage with the green glue on there, and I really liked it, and there was a couple of runs of glue going down the side, so I stuck some of the foliage on there as well. Now when I'm putting that on, I actually do it over another tray that I've got. So once it dries a bit, I turned it on its side, gave it a couple of taps and got rid of the foliage. Went and had to go mop the floors, so while I was mopping I was thinking about the vines, and hey, the mop answered my question, so I used that. So just rolled I started pinching it and putting it on first, but then it didn't look good, so I actually put the strands into the glue and then rolled it into the foliage and started putting them over, hanging them over the side. I want a lot more, but then there's other foliage that I'm going to put on there as well. So, and that's the back of the diorama. I'm going to run vines all the way up from the bottom, hanging over, and I'm also going to run a few across the floor, like it's slowly starting to get totally overgrown. I really liked it, and I hope you like it, and just have a go at it. That's the best thing about doing these dioramas, is just getting in and having a go. Thanks for watching, and check out my channel.